Good morning, day 17. So I'm not organized yet this morning, just out taking a look around, saying good morning, then I'll get packed up. Last night after the water source, Shepard and I learned that Oats, who'd had a sore ankle at our last stop, was in significant pain. So we ended up doubling back up the hill about 3 miles to check on her, to be with her. She's doing much better this morning. Not ready to hike, but where we camped happens to be on a forest road. So she's going to, and we're going to go with her at least part of the way to make sure she's doing okay. Down the forest road to where cars can come. She's arranged for a ride from a trail angel, and she'll go stay with that trail angel for a couple days, a week, whatever it takes for her ankle to heal up. And then she will catch us back on trail somewhere. So anyhow, we'll be starting the day just a little bit late and then on our way. Heading down the mountain, at least the first half of today. There's a town, small town down there. Can't really see it right now, but there's one big building down there. It's a casino. Some people are going to be stopping for town food, and they don't have great resupply, we're told, but some people will resupply as frequently as possible. It's a short hitch off the trail, so I'm choosing to continue on. We'll not take the hitch, not take the time, and just push on towards Big Bear. As the elevation decreases, it's getting quite warm already this morning, but still a beautiful day for hiking. As the trail conditions are changing, I'm contemplating trail conditions. So the last couple weeks have been, as you've seen, sometimes very windy, sometimes very snowy, often pretty chilly at night. I've learned to deal with that. I have enough clothes with that I can stay warm on a chilly night at least down to freezing. But now as we're coming down in elevation, something that stands out to me is the difference in hiking up a hill or a mountain with significant elevation change compared to hiking down. This is the first time I've had a sustained down all day so far today. It's it's late morning, and as I read far out, I will be continuing to walk down all day. So you are definitely faster downhill, especially when it's a wonderful trail like this. Relatively, it's down, but it's comparatively flat. There's no big boulders. Haven't had a tree crossing since early this morning, so the walking is pretty fast compared to going uphill, where you're working extremely hard and it feels like you're hardly making any progress. Your feet get sore, your legs get sore, and by the end of the day, you're really done. Downhill, though, isn't all wonderful. I have had problems with my knees in the past with too much downhill, and my knees just get to aching, screaming sometimes. So while I am faster downhill, I don't necessarily look forward to downhill as an easy day. It's far from easy. I've come to the conclusion, I guess, that other than maybe a 0 day in town, you're still running around, but 0 day in town is easy on the muscles and the joints. But downhill days have their own challenges. I do, though, prefer going fast while encountering challenges rather than going slow in encountering challenges. But that's what the trail is. I'm happy to be here. I'm thrilled to be here. Just thinking about how it affects me. One quick addendum that occurred to me as I was continuing to contemplate is that one distinction that you can make is that downhill trail gives you the best miles, uphill trail gives you the best views. A mix of both is necessary for an amazing trail. I've had a lot of both so far now in the first little over 2 weeks. This is an amazing trail. I was just thinking about a funny incident that happened a few days ago. At the end of the day in camp, there were several of us. It was a rather large camping area, flat area, so hikers congregate there. One of the people I've been hiking with on and off, more not so much hiking with, but hiking around. He's a faster hiker, but tends to go similar number of miles. Anyhow, Noah says, as he's sitting down taking the shoes off, he says, "My dogs are barking." And the New Zealander in the group, Stevie, looks at him and says, "What are you talking about?" So we all had a good chuckle as Noah explained what it means for your dogs to be barking at the end of a hiking day. It is quite enjoyable meeting so many people from out of the US, and they're all pretty like-minded because they're all out here hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, so it's pretty easy to strike up a conversation, and it often trends toward, besides what happened on trail today, trends toward things that they're seeing in the United States that they like or find ironic or amusing, and vice versa for their various countries. We talk a lot about differences in what their real life is like compared to what they're seeing here in the US. So, great part of the trail.